judge the gates of hell will not prevail against him. Jesus is called the living God. He's not the God of the dead. And he said that you may know how you ought to be yourself in the church of the living God, which is the pillar and the ground of truth. How do you know it's the church of the living? It will be breathing. The breath of God will be there. And God breathed upon Adam. And Adam became a living soul. God needs to breathe upon your finances that is not enough. God needs to breathe on your brain that is failing. God needs to breathe on your marriage that is dead. God needs to breathe on your disobedient children. God needs to breathe on your kidney. That the enemy says, well, you need a kidney transplant or a liver transplant. I don't know which one you need. God needs to breathe on your sick body. God needs to breathe on your business. God needs to breathe on your marriage. You need the breath of God. Can I tell you the breath of God? The Bible said the word of God is the inspiration or the breath of God. Zoa, the living breath of God. So when you come to the place where the breath of God is, because it's the church of the living God. And how do you know somebody's living? He's breathing. When the breath is out, you know that that's a dead cadaver. There are so many dead cadaver places. It's just a big, fat, old cathedral that is so lifeless. He that hath the Son has life. He that does not have the Son does not have life, and the wrath of God is upon him. Listen to me. This is a place where the breath of God is. And that breath of God is nothing else but Genesis to Revelation. He told Ezekiel, prophesy unto the four winds to breathe upon this. North, south, east, and west wind. Oh God, you know the activities of this north wind and the east wind and the south wind and the west wind. And as they came in onto those lifeless body, they become exceeding great mighty army. That's your story as you come in this week. Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday. Go to the website.
I truly just want to give thanks to God for our parents in the Lord. I thank God for GRA. My testimony is pretty much just thanking God for a place like this. I had the opportunity to talk to one of these girls that I know, and I was just asking her, about her spiritual life, what's going on with her, everything. And later on in the conversation, she started talking about, people were talking to me about, your church, the church, it goes blah, blah, blah. And, I was just like, really, it's not my church, it's really God's church, and everything belongs to God, all that. And, because I invited her to come here, and really her response to me earlier was that, I don't think I'm going to come. But after I responded to her and said, it's not my church, it's really, everything is for God. And that convinced her more to actually want to come here. She was like, many Christians wouldn't even do, they will probably attack, the people who are saying things. But I just thank God for the grace to, say that to her, and that convinced her to actually want to come here. So I give God glory.